YouTube channel. Today the topic is balancing chemical equation. The method I am going to discuss is algebraic method. The example is nitrogen gas combined with hydrogen H2 form ammonia gas. We have to balance this chemical equation. As you can see the question mark, we have to identify these values. Let us assume A, B and C are these values. For nitrogen, N2 is A is the coefficient of nitrogen gas, and in reactant, while in the product C is the coefficient for ammonia gas. As you can see, two nitrogen are combined with hydrogen to form ammonia gas. So the equation form is 2A equals to C. Why C is 1? Because in product nitrogen is 1. So we can denote this equation as equation 1. And now for hydrogen, in reactant there are two hydrogen combined with nitrogen gas to form ammonia gas, and in reactant there are three hydrogens. So 3 multiply C, 3C. So the equation form is 2B equals to 3C. We name it as 2 equation. Now assume A is equals to 1. We have to always assume that A would be 1. What if A would be 1, then how many amount of hydrogen is required to combine with nitrogen gas to form ammonia gas? When we put A is equals to 1 in equation 1, we can identify the value of C. When we put A is equals to 1 in equation 1, 2A equals to C. A is equals to 1 to 2 multiplied by 1 is 1. So the value of C would be 2. Now we have value of A and value of C. So we can find out the value of B from equation 2. Equation 2 is 2B equals to 3C. So when we put C equal to 2 in equation 2, what would happen? When we put value of C in equation 2, this would happen. 3 2s are 6, B equals to 6 by 2, and when we cut 2 from the table of 2, 2 1s are 2 and 2 3s are 6, so the value of B is 3. Now what we have to do, we have to put these values A, B and C in equation that we have to identify the coefficients. Now I substituted the values of A, B and C in the given question. So you can also check, in reactant there are 2 nitrogen and in product there are also 2 nitrogen. While in reactant 3 to the 6 hydrogen atoms are there, and in reactant 3 to the 6 hydrogen atoms are there. So the equation is balanced. Now come to the example number 2. Here the example is ferric chloride react with sodium hydroxide to form sodium chloride salt and ferric chloride. There is a correction that was not ferric chloride in the product, that was ferric hydroxide. So the first step is assume these question marks as a coefficient and A, B, C and D. Now first form relation for iron Fe. In reactant iron comes from ferric chloride. So here iron is 1 in reactant, while in product iron is in form of ferric hydroxide. So A equals to D. Now make the relation for chloride. In reactant chloride is in form of ferric chloride. So here FeCl3, and Cl3 means 3 chloride atoms. So we have to put 3A. While in product chloride is in form of salt, sodium chloride. So NaCl, Cl is 1. So 3A equals to C. So the relation form is 3A equals to C. Now it's time to find out the relation of sodium and oxygen. In reactant, sodium Na is in form of sodium hydroxide, and sodium hydroxide are B. So Na is B. While in product, Na is in form of sodium chloride, so B equals to C. While for oxygen, in reactant, oxygen is in form of sodium hydroxide, so B equals. In product, oxygen is in form of ferric hydroxide. In product, 3 hydroxide ions means OH3. So 3 oxygen atom, 3 multiplied D, 3D. So the relation is B equals to 3D. Now do same for last atom, that is hydrogen atom. In reactant, hydrogen atom is in form of sodium hydroxide, and in product, hydrogen is in form of ferric hydroxide. So here the relation is same for oxygen, B equals to 3. Now we have to assume A equals to 1 in every equation, in every question. Now if A equals to 1, for the relation of iron, so the D also equals to 1. I named all the equations as equation 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5, so that you can't confuse. Then we put A equals to 1 in equation 1, so A equals to D and D also equals to 1. Now for equation 2, when A equals to 1, when we put A equals to 1 in equation 2, it becomes 3 multiplied by 1 equals to 7 and C equals to 3. So we find out the value of A, D and C. Now we have to use equation 3. Equation 3 is for sodium. B equals to C. We find out the value of C. C equals to 3. So B is also equals to 3. Now we have all 4 values. Value of A, B, C and D. A is 1, B is 3, C is 3 and D is 1. Now we have to put these values on the question marks in question equation and get the answer. So the equation becomes this. I am going to give you some examples. You can solve them and practice them and test yourself. These are the practice problems. You can test yourself and solve by yourself, and I can give answers in next video. Till then, Allah Hafiz.